How's it going, mother lickers? Thank you for your patience. Also, Nico, I saw your comment. Oh, why are my glasses so dirty? Ew, jeez. I saw your comment, Nico. Was me being a disgusting corpse last time not scary enough for you? Hold on, if you have a response, I cannot see it because I can't see shit without my glasses. But was late. Oh yeah, you're eepy and have a headache. Oh my god. Everybody's eepy. I can't really judge too hard though, because I realize I've had a little bit of downtime. Hit them with the sunglasses. Yeah, they're my they're prescription sunglasses and everything, so I can actually see. Hold on a second. Sorry. Fern wanted a little out right before I was supposed to start, so I took her out. And I should probably dry her off. I only have one glass of water. Y'all are ridiculous. Drink more water. Juice is better than nothing. Also, hold on. Hello, Big Smith. Hello, Nico. Hello, Corey. Thank you, Nico. Bye, friends here. Alright. Well, have a good evening. Fern? Oh, you're under the desk. Okay, hold on a second. Yeah, I was trying to interpret that. I'm still a little bit sick today, but mostly just making somewhat gross noises sometimes, so I'm gonna try and be on top of that. But I feel more alive than I did the other day. Hold on, let me get Fern's get jigger. Puppy. Hey, come here. That's extra. You have to be a VIP sub for... Nico's like, I've been playing the long game. I'm actually a big weirdo. I'm a big old sicko. Friend. Start squelch. Oh my god. An arrangement of words I don't think I've had lobbied at me before, but you know what? Today was the day. Sorry, I'm putting on my running shoes. My indoor shoes. Yes. Friend's like, put on your shoes. Friend, can you come here? Come here, puppy. Come here. Yes, you. Come here. Come here, puppy. Get over. Come here. Friend's just like, I didn't get a treat, so I don't know that I have to listen to you. Come here, baby. Yeah, good girl. Good girl, come here. So, Miss Fern already had to have... she got a bath earlier today. Oh, sorry. Yeah, it was a good girl. But it's also very muddy out, so... her pie's got a little dirty. Big bath for a big girl, yeah. I also gave her a little bit of a booty trim, and she did not really enjoy it, but she allowed me, so I'll give her that. Oh, puppy. Yeah, you a good girl. She has been needing a bath, but I've been taking her for a groom appointment in a while, so I need to I did manage to clean up her front paws recently, but I still need to do her back claws, but she's so little. You're just such a little guy. Yeah? Yeah. Sometimes I wish I could have like a POV cam so that when an animal's on the desk and I'm talking to them, you can see what I'm talking to and like I'm not just a crazy person. I mean, a little bit of column A, a little bit of column B, but your paws were so clean before. Oh my god, there you go. Not because of that. Yes, not because of that, at least. Is that as much as you're gonna let me clean you? Also, I don't know if I can get her to sit. I have a cam. I know. I was thinking about. Oh god. This is the other camera, and I was kind of like, I wonder. Then maybe put it on my one monitor. My main thing was that I was like. Also, yes, hello, Fire. Fern's just like, no, what are you doing? No, what are you doing? Yeah. Mostly I'm scared of playing around with this and breaking things, like in the stream, but I'm not sure if I could just like rest it on my desk and if it would do what I want. So then I also need the cord to be a certain length. Well, that's okay. I'd love to be able to like hook up my my phone camera as like a camera. But I don't think you can actually do that. If you can, I don't know how. But I realize that there's many things I don't actually know how to do when it comes to Twitch, so yeah. Hey puppy girl, you're so beautiful. I love you so much. I love you so much. So for today, could kind of try to keep up the momentum, such as it was, of working on those pencils. I could also work on more of that commission. Hey, Miss Fern, what do you think? Tablet, my sweet angel. Yeah, I love you so much. I love you so much. Oh, this puppy. This girl, this girl. Yeah. Yes, that is rather Fern's energy right now. It's true. I also feel like I had like a doodly thing that I was like, kinda wanna do that, but I have a decent amount of work stuff to do, so I should probably not do that. The request has been made for there to be a big smith for scale somewhere, so we'll see about that today. Also, it's so sunny out. It actually feels like spring right now, so very exciting. I I'd ask how people's 24? Is that American temperature or is that like converted? Because it's like 10 degrees here right now, Celsius. Sorry, I'm being indecisive. Okay, so 24 degrees Celsius. That is fine. That's great. That's not worrying at all. I mean, sounds like a very nice day, but also, that's crazy. Oh, I don't know if this is the answer. You're not a summer goth. That's why you have to turn into like the hippie goth when the weather gets warm. I don't know if you've seen that meme. Could maybe do this as like a little warm up. Maybe. I don't know if you guys remember this. So this is when we were talking about Professor Pig, Dr. Pig. Could be an okay warm up, maybe. Also, you said it wasn't spooky enough around here, so. Also, to get myself off track when I'm already kind of on a tangent because I'm doing this instead of work. Nico, I don't know if you saw / remember, I used to do these like spooky gens on a monthly basis for my Patreon when I was like actually doing Patreon properly. And each one was like kind of like a different little theme. So there's a few different summer iterations of it that I actually thought were like pretty fun. Oh, you okay? As I said, to go off on a tangent on an already misdiddled. Well, gosh darn it, I'm sorry. Not so to heat that, sir. I mean, I'm somebody who's like extremely perfect. It's hard. So like, I feel like this isn't all of them, but it's okay. This was like the first little like spooky den I did, and then I was like, so I just kind of like did it just for fun. And you can tell that this is from 2019 apparently. And so I had like a few summer ones here, so I'll show you those ones. But so initially this one is very, very sketchy. And then I was like, okay, well, what if I do something that's like still more simple than my usual stuff, but like a little bit more detailed than the other one. So just trying to go through like the different like months. As I said, I did it as like a monthly thing for my Patreon. So trying to kind of do like this one was for July 2019, it looks like, and then like August. I would also use it to vicariously draw some outfit things that I didn't actually have. So, and this is also where I got the like the horn imagery, I guess, because she doesn't have it there. Where do I have the horns first? I mean, it could be both. Yeah, this is when I first started doing kind of like the horn kind of things, or the, well, horns here. They're like horns slash antlers. Yeah, they were fun. Just laughing somewhat because like so you kind of saw where it started. The hold on the origin story. Um, so this is apparently all of them that I did because I like organizing things like this. So I just like doing like a little comparative thing of it. And laughing somewhat because again, the idea was that it was supposed to be kind of like isolated character, like just a single figure with like a monthly theme, so that they're each like different, but like keeping it pretty simple. But as you can kind of see, they got slightly more involved as I went because I can't resist. So this is one of the last ones I did. I remember I have these pair of pants that are kind of loose and they have big like cargo pockets on the side, and I was excited because I was I know I did a lot of them. Yes, well, because that was something that I was like, I guess because that was a way that I could keep it like simplified, I guess, and not have that be the focus, maybe, because usually like eyes are kind of a focal point when you draw a character. I like how my OCs are just, it's just me. I'm my OC. I mean, I feel like I've done a decent amount of like therapized thinking when it comes to that, that I'm literally my own OC, but okay, and I'll show you one more, and then I'll get back to doing the one. No, wait. Two more. Is one OC. Okay, well, this is the best I can do. I mean, it's slightly funny looking back, because like even when I was younger and I did do creative writing, it wasn't all of my creative writing, but a decent amount of my characters or like OCs were based off of people I knew in real life, like my friends or like my family and stuff. So even then, I was like basing it on things I actually knew. Oh, excuse me. Okay, so this one I think is probably one of my favorites. Which again, you can see it kind of got a little bit more complicated. This was for November 2020. I just thought it was fun repurposing the pumpkins and stuff because it was November, so it was time for them to go to the pumpkin graveyard. Oh yes. Oh yeah. I do also think that this one was kind of a nice balance of like having props and stuff like that, without it being too complex. Like there's like a little bit of a background. I don't know how much you can see. A little bit, but I also sort of feel like I don't know, I guess I generally know who like Jen as a character is, and I don't want to be like completely like separate from it because it's not. But yeah, I use it kind of as like a doll thing a little bit as well, because as I said, vicariously drawing things that I don't actually own but I like or whatever. Although a decent amount of these drawings that I did, I actually like were things that I owned. This is the last one I'll show you for now. I did have like a collection on my Twitter of all my spooky gens, but I believe that that's me. I think they used to be called moments on Twitter, where you could like organize like tweets into a moment, so that you could like view it like an organized folder kind of thing. And I'm pretty sure that they broke that, so I guess probably not anymore. But in theory, I did have them collected into like a single place on Twitter at one point. But yes, obviously not anymore. So here's the last one. This was, yeah. I feel like that was one of the earlier things that they broke when they made it X. This one is this was the December one for 2020. And I like this one, and I kind of don't like this one, because I had like a concept for it, obviously, like New Year kind of thing, and like it's kind of supposed to be like that you can. Oh, I don't know if you can see, but hold on. So this is me being all like creative and stuff. I don't know if you can actually read that, but that was the this is going into 2021. But the idea being going in and retching forth whatever monstrosity was the upcoming year out of the decimated carcass of the year that was 2020. So I don't know how clearly that actually reads, but that was kind of the concept of it. I don't know. As I said, I like it and I don't like it. It's hard for me to say why I don't like it. But yeah, I don't know. Maybe just because it was like such like a specific concept in my head that or maybe sorry, I've got a cat hair in my face. Or maybe just a thing of like, I don't know how clearly it telegraphs that kind of narrative. Like of that being like New Year, Old Year thing. I know, very big brain, very high IQ. Yeah, yeah, I don't know. I thought it was fun just to throw out the different like calendar months and stuff like that, depending on like some of the months Spooky Jen just had like the little horns, and sometimes they'd be like a little bit bigger, or sometimes like in this one she's got like the full big like gnarly like branchy antlers going on, branchlers if you will. Yeah, I don't know. It is interesting to me, just like the thing of like, you can see in here, pretty sure this would have been like January of 2020. Take this one here. So this would have been January of 2020, February, and then March. That was so just seeing getting into like the masking and stuff like that. So that was fun. I think it's also nice that it seems like Spooky Jen was having a little bit of a better time as time went on. So yeah, I guess that would make sense. This would be about when I started getting medicated. So sorry, I know. I always know how to just like drop in a real serious deuce in a conversation. You're welcome. I'm spooky on the inside. I don't know if you know this, but I am full of guts as well as a skeleton. It's pretty creepy. Trying to pick a pen that isn't just my usual one is challenging sometimes. possibly on Wednesday as well. Not necessarily because I'm like, oh, wow, I can't believe nobody is coming. More just compared to usual of if it's like, do I have something like so weird or like dog sounds. Shh, it's okay, it's okay. Do you have the little wuss? I know. Are you being loud? Should we go shut the door? Do you need to go look? It's okay. Bringing all the boys to the yard. Somebody's talking shit outside. I don't know if you can hear the outside dog making sounds, or if you could just hear Fur, but yeah, I mean, I feel like she generally won't do it unless she thinks at least that there's something that needs to be warded off. So, but yeah, no, somebody out back is barking, presumably a dog. It would be quite a dive considering that we are not on the first floor. But yeah, no, if we back onto like like a park behind us here, like a little like children's park, and so there's often noisy children and or dogs and other people there past like 5 o'clock. So Fern has to do a lot of making sure the perimeter is secured. No dogs allowed, $90 fine. Which I do not like, but I also do not want to get a $90 fine, so. I have not bought one in a little bit, Fyra, but I have not noticed that the store's prices have noticeably changed in the last little bit, so I presume that they are. I appreciate you doing your travel research, I assume. That's what the other thing was. Sorry, I was trying to figure out like what this like circle thing was. They need more selection. Wow, okay. I'm pretty sure that they make them in shop. They're just little guys. I think that this was this like doctor thing. So I was trying to make him a little bit more surgeon-y looking. Puppy, pup, pup. Yeah, also, Fyra, did you still want me to visually show you what I was talking about the other day on your stream? Expecting some kebab. I don't think that the owners are Arab. I feel like they're Italian or something. So I don't know. I mean, I could also be wrong, so. Oh no. Narrowing it down. Okay, hold on. Sorry. I was going to say, would you still like me? Oh, that's okay. In theory, I could just kind of do it in general. Fyro was working on like a cityscape on his stream the other day, and I was like, I have a suggestion for how you can like use a stamp brush. Hey Dylan, how's it going? Bienvenue. Yeah, see? Is that what you thought I was going to say, or did you think I was going to say something else far? You forgot. Okay. Well, what file were you like? I can't send it to you right now. You didn't happen to send a work in progress of the cityscape you were working on to the group chat, did you? As I said, if not, it's okay. I can still generally demonstrate what I was trying to describe. Okay, that's fine. Maybe. So mysterious. And hold on, I will explain better in a moment. I see that they have them here that like the lenses are like magnifying lenses, but I feel like they're supposed to be metal discs, like to reflect light. Chad, tell me about, do surgeons wear a magnifying glass or a reflective disc? These days. What if you were like an old-timey surgeon of questionable ethics standing? That I can Google it, but yeah. Surgical loops. That maybe, I don't know. Is that what I'm describing, Dylan? I'm not being a dick. I'm just not sure if that's I have not heard it called that before, so. If it is, I'm being educated. I do like this brush because in theory it's like one that's good for kind of doing like texture-y things like that. Kind of like more classic style inking, which I don't really do, but it still kind of looks cool. And I could do it if I wanted. One second. Okay, 1 second. 1 moment. Thank you for 1 moment. Yes. That is a little bit more newfangled than what I'm wanting here. Let me do a quick Google. Excuse me. Okay, I think I see what this is supposed to be. Oh, goodness. I'm sorry, my juice is not sponsored by anybody, sadly. This is the kind of thing that I was like thinking of. No, other side. So it looks like it flips up and down. I think it is still like I think it is still like a magnifying thing, because there's like a little point in the middle. This feels like a niche vintage medical thing to go down a little rabbit hole of. Also, I googled what is ENT. Oh yeah, I have the links on still. Y'all better behave yourselves. This lady looks much less cool than this other doctor. Get over her. Look at this. They just don't make them like they used to anymore. Oh, goodness. Look at this man. This is a man who is like excited to do surgery. It's his job, but it's his passion. It's his vocation. He's like, 1 surgery, please. And she's like, here I go again, doing surgery. Hello, Big Smith. Welcome back. Okay, this is the description of how this head mirror works. That's what it's called apparently. The disc is known as a head mirror, and it helps otolaryngologists, nailed it, ENTs, or ear, nose, and throat doctors, visualize various body cavities of interest. I'm not gonna lie, I wanted to read that sentence very badly. To use the device, the medical professional swings the mirror down over one eye, peering through the central hole. A light source is then shone on the mirror's concave surface, reflecting and illuminating the dark hole in question. Essentially, the cavity can be visualized without having the light source obstructing the doctor's view. Okay, alright, so... sorry, just the body cavities of interest is, please take me on a date first, jeez. Okay. Yeah, that seems like it would be more, for like, kind of like small, well, I guess surgery is like small detail work, but that other one that you just sent, Dylan, seems like it would be like for like making very small things, like jewelry making or whatever. So there's also one of those things where I was gonna say, I feel like Professor Pig is perhaps less concerned with the really minute details of the human body cavities, and more so the overall picture of it, how said body cavities could be used as a canvas, if you will. I'm just like, do I want to draw the hinge? Hey Lucho, welcome to Friday, how are you doing? Also, we have Lucho and Nico in the chat. Lucho, were you here on Wednesday? I apologize if you were. I just feel like we've had a few, yeah, okay, so you weren't here on Wednesday. It was a very momentous day. No, that's okay. Hopefully you have some fun and exciting Friday night plans. Oh, thank you, Lucho. I hope you have a good weekend too. Hopefully you are also feeling a little bit better on Monday. Perhaps you're already feeling better, I don't know. Thank you. Spent more than 0% time on figuring out what this head mirror thing is, so it's an educational stream again. This is a random question. Yeah, I'm not 100%, but I was bored today and I needed motivation to actually get off my ass and like do something work related. This is not it. I am kind of using this as a warm-up. Sorry, some lozenge ASMR for y'all. Will do, Lucha. Thank you for dropping by. Like, they read some of the like comic series stuff and then thought that it was like a one-to-one kind of thing. You mean, Dylan? Or also, I admittedly have not read that series specifically. What kind of like age rating would you say it is? Sonata, I mean Shavard. Hello baby, how are you doing? Wow. It's just been so long, Shavard, this is what I sound like, don't you remember? Yeah, as I said, I haven't read like The Dark Knight as like a comic or like graphic novel or whatever. It's okay, I'm just being a dickhead. Yeah, Nolan has a very like specific sort of like a version of Batman in Gotham that I feel works because his style is very like kind of has that level of kind of like kitchen sinkness to it, but then also like will just kind of throw curveballs at you where you're like, yeah, sure, this crazy thing I guess is just like part of the world because I believe everything else you're talking about here, so yeah, Christopher Nolan is kind of actually ridiculous in that he's like, he'll present things in like a style that you're like, oh yeah, this is very like believable, this is very like, you know, realistic setting, blah blah blah, and then he's just like, yeah, well, Inception or oh my god, what's What's the movie with Christian Bale and Hugh Jackman, where they're magicians? The Prestige. That was one that I watched with my ex and in-laws a few years ago for the first time. And I think none of us had seen it. And it was just like, sure, okay. And I feel like everybody else got really frustrated at it. And at the end, I was like, yeah, Prestige. The whole movie was a Prestige. Also, I like the explanation for everything. Yeah, well, that's what I mean. Is like the tone, I think, that he does his that he tells his story in is like very direct and kind of like, you know, if it wasn't like for all this like crazy shit happening, would you even like question it? You're just like, yeah, sure. We're just talking about the Prestige. God darn it. You wanna hop down, sweet angel? You wanna hop down? I'm so sorry. Sorry, I muted a burp. I'm a whole new woman. Alright, say bye, friend. She wants to go back on the ground. Oh, smells so clean. Fresh and clean when you step up on the scene. Also, I don't know if you can see it, but the way her hair is drying, she has like, hold on baby, hold on. She has like two little tufts in the inside part of her ears here, like, that look like little like fawn horns. I love you. You ready? Whoa! Off she goes. Ah, puppy, puppy. Good girl. Yeah, big yawn. Thought. Can you stream to Twitch from a PlayStation? Specifically a PlayStation 4, because that's what I have. Just because I was having a consideration. Right, yeah. Like I assume that it would be a thing where like I could do like I realize it's not really selling it in this exact moment. I could do like mic, but I couldn't do camera, I guess, if I did it that way. Because I was kind of being like, maybe I could play like BioShock again and like play it all the way through. And I know that you can get it on PC, but I continue to not be confident of whether it would work. I should honestly just like try and play something and see what happens. Because perhaps I am fretting for nothing. But I think that the whole Baldur's Gate 3 thing just was such a pain that it made me be like, I'm never doing any of this again. Sorry, I said like I'm like, oh yeah. I assume that is like an add-on that you can like get for console kind of gaming if you want to stream with a like face thingy. Okay. See, my issue is that I don't trust my computer for this task. As I said, I should just like try running a game and see what happens. Although to be fair, oh yeah, I did when I tried to play a game with like Amanda and some people a bit ago. That being said, I was also trying to do like a stream together thing as well, so I feel like there was just a lot going on that was like fucking up. Thank you. As I said, this brush is nice just because like it lets you do a little bit of like texture with it, kind of more like a traditional inker does. It's also like it's a bit more of like a calligraphy kind of like shape compared to a lot of the other brushes I use. I just tend to lean more round brush or like completely like round monoliner. Alright, drive safe, Fyra. Assuming you're driving. Also look at me pretending like I know about hatching and cross-hatching. Some people are like so good at it. I feel like I think it is definitely like a learned skill. Because if you don't have a like kind of into like, I think that having kind of some skill set or knowledge set of like lights and darks and stuff like that, because I mean it doesn't have to be used in this way, but it is something where you can use it to really kind of like build out structure and stuff like that, like kind of a kind of like a helpful rule of thumb that I read somewhere, either somebody like a teacher told me this at school or somebody on Tumblr said it. You know, one of the two. Is like if you have a like if you have something that you can put a pattern on, that you should take advantage of that to like show 3D form. So like, you know, this is not like a be all and end all kind of thing, depending on like what kind of style you want to work in. But like, if you had, say, like, this might not make so pretend that this mask had a stripy pattern on it. So I guess you could just be like, stripe. Okay, that kind of looks cool, actually. Okay, again, not a hard and fast rule, but like obviously, this is, it is like showing like a graphic decision, but it's not showing like structural information. And that kind of looks like a pirate. So if you wanted to do something that was more like actually like realistic, it's a good opportunity to be like, hey, I can go like, you know, let's follow those curves, let's show where those curves are going. And suddenly you just have this like shorthand that is just building out the form a lot in something that suddenly swallowed. I'm sorry, I wanted to do something that read easily. So I don't know if you can see a difference between doing flat across versus like trying to use pattern to inform structure, just like visually. It is handy, although don't get me wrong, a lot of times it's like if I have like, if a character is wearing like clothing that's patterned, then it's a good way to like shape out like their different body zones. But I'll admit, sometimes I get lazy and I don't want to do it. Small town witch, gonna mess you up for 2 months. Thank you. Also, welcome. It's Friday, my dudes. Small town witch has arrived. Sure is Friday. That time sure does pass. Oh no, wait, I was trying to be funny. That kind of it made me feel sad. That time do be passing. Times get older. Children get older. Oh, that sounds nice. Was it nice? Maybe next Friday you can drive to the beach and see the... I can go make some tea if I'm, Oh my god. Remind us whereabouts you are. Aren't you, like, New England? Or, like, Northeast states? AKA not a warm ocean part of the states. Yeah, okay. I mean... that sounds cold. I mean, this is the Atlantic Ocean in mid-March, so... Mm-hmm. That sounds very satisfying, Dylan. Yeah, no. As much as I am somebody who's like generally pretty good with like winter and stuff like that, that's just something that like I don't have any interest in doing. I do not want to put my person into a freezing body of water unless like I had to. I would not do it for fun. Yeah. I'm not sure if I liked the kind of more like simplified tooth style. Should be good at holding that blanket until somebody needs it. I'm sorry. Let's lean more cartoony for now, maybe. I don't know. I mean, to be fair, you also have to be out on the body of water, being at least some level of cold, I would imagine. You're just sitting back at the lodge and you have like a t-shirt gun. Just launch it off the deck. It's like, here's your quilt. I know how to dress for cold. Well, consider my t-shirt launch or suggestion if you're ever in this situation. Also, you work on the moon. The moon is quite cold. Double dress for cold. And also, no oxygen. That millennial urge to be like, do you guys remember that episode of Magic School Bus where they went in space and Arnold took his helmet off on Pluto and he didn't die? Arnold was prepared to die to make a point to his cousin, and honestly, I can kind of respect that. He got better. I don't know. It was the last field trip he would ever have to endure. Truly an inspiration to us all. Bold of you to assume that anyone can fire Miss Drizzle. I mean, at the end of the day, they learned some valuable lessons. That show and Arthur were like my jam when I was younger. I was a TVO kid growing up. I realize not a lot of people outside of Southern Ontario would know what that is. Television Ontario. Although, come to think of it, a lot of the programming was not Canadian. That's okay, I guess. I'm gonna fire a witch. Bold of you to assume that Miss Frizzle is even on their payroll. She's a Time Lord. I feel like that was like a joke on Tumblr X amount of years ago. Miss Frizzle and Mary Poppins, both Time Lords. Oh my god. Sorry, just whenever my brain switches into any sort of like classical Tumblr content is like, goodness. I don't even want to think about how long ago that was. Perfect crime. chip off the old block. Yes. You are at least permitted to vent your frustration. Not through the chair. Small town witch will do it, and then shrink them down and inject them into their body, and there will be no crime to be reported. Sorry, I like how I was like, oh, I'm gonna keep it more cartoon for the mouth, and now I'm like, what if I didn't? Oh yes, also, something I had. It's true. Well, that's something that I find is fun when you draw like kind of like creepier looking characters, because when you draw like normal characters or like nice characters, you can't really draw teeth in that way. The more realistic teeth get, the more unsettling the character becomes, I would say. So the drawing teeth is fun. Exactly. I was gonna say, wow. I heard tell from Justice and also Dennis DMing me on Instagram. Did like a new trailer for Silent Hill F come out? Because in theory, I could like watch that with y'all. I don't know if everyone else has watched it already. I could do a watch and react. I am. Thank you, Nico. Should we do that? Hold on. Let me pin that. Pin that comment. Maybe, let's say, we'll watch it at 7. How about that? I don't know if it makes a difference. Just to give a little bit of a... yes. I mean, I don't know if it's better to give you guys a little bit of a heads up, or if it's easier for me to just like kind of like pause and do it now, but at a moment's notice. Including death. Well, that's good, I suppose. I've made my peace. Nico is ready to take his helmet off on Pluto. to prove a point. Yes, okay. Let's say we'll watch the trailer at 7 o'clock, and I will then switch gears from this so that I can keep noodling on this for a little longer, but have a finite amount of time to do it. Because I am enjoying myself, but also I should probably try and do some work stuff. And I also realize I'm kind of redrawing the same section over and over again. There's not like an easy way to do that sounds good. I was kind of wondering if there was like a way to do like a countdown, but I feel like that's something that I have tried to look up before and it is not actually a thing, which is annoying. I mean, I can like set my watch to be a timer, but it's fun to have like something actually like on screen, and then also for other people to be aware of it. It's true. Just get a U-Haul, take that clam home. Sorry, that was uncouth. Thank you, Sivad, for being so quiet. I wasn't sure if you're still there, but thank you for hanging out and listening to my sickly voice. I feel like that is a very, I'll be okay. I'm more or less on the up and up. I'm just kind of in the gross, get through the tail end of being sick stage. soirée. Take cause. Mood. Smith is like, I won't even point you in a specific direction. I'll let you be the artist of your own work. Fern will certainly give them the Griffins. They will be very sorry for whatever they did. I'm sorry. Small town witch sounds prepared. Although, isn't that how the song goes? Small town witch gonna mess me up again. Oh, he's got very shiny hair. I'm sorry, I got very excited there, and then it immediately accidentally made his chin look like a ball sack. Okay, let's do that again and make his chin look like a ball sack, if possible. God, it's too late. Hey, as long as his chin doesn't look like female presenting nipples, we're I appreciate that energy, small town witch. I realize I did a very kawaii little hee-hee at it, but it was a hee-hee of reverence. What? Let's get down to business to defeat whoever Big Smith is pissed off at. Excuse me, my goodness. I do not specifically have a Discord. That is kind of something that I have queried just because I see other streamers and like Patreon like accounts will do it. So I guess I'm just kind of like in a very earnest way, what is the point of it? Like, because I'm somebody who doesn't really use Discord, but I know other people do. So it might just be something that I don't really understand. Something obvious that people are like, well, you do like this on it. You post art, other people post art. Like black market trading. Sure. Yeah. As I said, for myself personally, I just don't have a lot of experience as like a user on Discord. So I am not against the idea, but I'm also just like, I don't want to like inundate people with it. Weird people are out there. That is fair. I think I can generally surmise what sort of thing. It's like, I don't know if that would be something where doing like 5+ friends. Yeah, because I'm somebody who like, for my friends and stuff like that, you tend to do like WhatsApp and stuff like that. But I was gonna say, from the point of view of like doing like watching a movie as a group, that seems like that would be a better / easier place to do it, ? Yeah. I assume the kind of caveat of it is questionable returns. Yeah, that's why I'm like, if it was something that other people found valuable, like I am open to the idea of doing it. Also, sort of depending on like how much upkeep I guess it would require. Cause yeah, mostly I just don't want to like overwhelm people with more things to like be like, oh yeah, come over and do this now. But if it was something, I guess, just because I was kind of thinking of like, for like, as I said, if we wanted to like watch Twilight at some point, you know, I don't know if I could just do that on here, or if that would kind of be like kind of like legal gray zone, or like, you know what I mean? And that way it could maybe be a bit more casual. But if it was like it'd be nice to have something like that for both people who pay for a sub on here as well as like a Patreon one. Like it would be like the same one. But just like if somebody is paying money to me on a platform, you know, that they would have access to it. Also, it is 7:01, so I should probably. I mean, because that is fair. I think I can say which one is my least favorite, because I think, and this, I don't know if this is a hot take, but I feel like it is the least interesting to me. Because I kind of want to say, like, from the point of view of actually liking a movie, I think I like the first one the best. But there is a lot of very funny quotes and memes from the subsequent movies that if you are in it for the shit posting, you gotta get further into the series. My least favorite, or the one that I find the least interesting or funny, I guess, would probably be the third one. Is that New Moon? Or is that Eclipse? I don't know. The one where it's like, oh, Jacob, we're in a love triangle, and it's like, I know who you are, Jacob. Get out of here. Yeah, that's in the isn't she born at the very end, or at like the end of Breaking Dawn Part 1 with the cuck scene? Yeah, it's like either solve your problem with being a throuple, or like get off the shitter. What do you? Because I think that would have been kind of cute, but I mean, talk about fucking classic Tumblr brain here. I mean, at least 2 of them were teenagers. That is true. Okay. Yes, I was about to. Mormon teenagers, etc. Cool. I wasn't sure how easily recognizable it would be. It is a slightly less overt Junji Ito shirt. I think Fire gifted it to me a while ago. Fire always gives me cool shirts. Okay. Hi! You good? Are you out of food? Okay, hold on. Peggy has perhaps told me they're out of food. Okay, hold on 1 second. Okay, I'm gonna get this queued up, and then we'll take a quick. Oh, I pinned it right. No, it unpinned. God damn it. Hold on. Nico, can you resend it? Oh, puppy. As I said, I'll get it queued up, and then I will. Yeah, hi. You're so fucking cute. Thank you. Stop it. Oh, it's a 3-minute trailer. Ooh la la. Okay. Yeah, hold on, honey. is she's wasting away. Oh my god, you're so tiny. You're so tiny. Just size this up a wee bit. Rated M for mature. Y'all better be mature. Now I realize that this format of my screen is not the best for this, and I was like, perhaps I should, at a later time that is not right now, make a separate scene for like watching shit on. But for now. Go check on the state of the cat food, and we shall return very briefly. Hold on. I shall be. Alright. Are people here and already? Turn up the sound. So I saw the one trailer that came out a while ago. Like that came out at the same time as the one when they announced that they're doing the Silent Hill 2 remake, and also the, oh my god, the other two games that one people were kind of divided on, then the other one nobody liked. The like interactive one. So I know that this one is set in Japan, and I remember some like images from the other trailer, but I don't really remember too much else from it. So yeah, we'll see how much I remember versus if there's some fun new stuff. Also, how many of you have watched this already? Because I haven't watched it yet. You've not seen it? Okay, alright. You don't know what it is? Okay. Well, Big Smith. Silent Hill F is an actual like new mainline question mark like Silent Hill game. That is, as I said, hello Bedlam, how you doing? Yes, yeah, sorry. This is the trailer that just came out for this new Silent Hill that is we'll see, we're gonna see. Can the list alright, as you can see, hopefully Twitch is not watching too closely, this trailer contains intense violence, blood and gore, partial nudity. Uh-oh. I swear to God, if there's a female presenting nipple. Alright. 3, 2, 1. Put a pin in that question, Bedlam, because I have been... Well, then this is not going to be for you, Nico. It's only partial.
Shu君、嘘ついてるよね。騙せてると思う？ひなこを。ひなこはね、死んだんだよ。
Silent Hill F in the chat.
ひなこはお友達といつまでも一緒にいたい。お友達は永遠じゃないのよ。彼らだっていつか必ずあなたを裏切る。あなたが裏切り者と呼ばれたように。ひなこ？あ、ごめん。何？天秤にかける価値があるかどうか、しっかりと判断しなさい。
I can definitely see that. It's me. Yeah, I remember like the floral of it. Is this the one that has like the flower head in it, or was that the other one that came out already? So I remember that being a pretty cool design.
自分でもおかしいと思う。自分で自分がわからない感じ。自分の気持ちが自分で理解できない。私かお前の夢の中ってことはないよな。 ひな子、もう時間がないのよ。あなたが生かされたということはここに至ってもまだ迷いがあるということなのね。あなたがそれに悩める時間はもう尽きかけている。
あなたは誰なの？さっきからなんで何もわからないふりをしているの？私はね、あんたをすぐに殺すこともできたんだよ。全部奪ったな。全部私から奪ったな。
Alternatively, Silent Hill F is for friends who do stuff together.
それではお別れを。あなたが幸せをつかんでくれることを願っています。
Gesundheit. F is for face. Yeah, Piggy? You don't need to see my things. Yes, as I said, I should endeavor to make a more dedicated screen for watching things. So I feel like there's some things that looked interesting in that. I liked the lady on the stairs. I liked the girl being a scarecrow. I liked dinner for everybody, family dinner, ready to go. I am interested to see more things from it because my sort of knee-jerk reaction is like, I don't really know what makes it Silent Hill-y. The name, okay, thank you, Big Smith. My mistake, you're right. I will also say that the excuse me, because like they kind of had the like otherworld thingy, but I would say that with like the red plants and stuff like that, it kind of gave me Deadly Premonition aesthetic more than Silent Hill, which I don't say as a negative thing, more just like, I mean, I guess that's sort of a fair question of like, what makes a game Silent Hill? And I don't think it has to be set in Silent Hill, and I say it with that ... just because I think that Silent Hill 4, The Room, I think that they kind of tackled that in a pretty good way, for like taking it outside the town to have like a bit of a different setting, but also still like tying it back pretty specifically to the town. Because I also feel like the aesthetic of it is, but I don't know. Actually saying that, it looked kind of like Deadly Premonition. The other thing that kind of makes me think is that both Deadly Premonition and Silent Hill are very Lynchian. They're both very Twin Peaks inspired in kind of different flavors. And I do feel like that is kind of important to the DNA of a Silent Hill game. So yeah, as I said, it's one of those things where I'm like, okay. Yeah. Yeah, no, overall, I'm sort of like, I am I am curious to see more about it, but I guess from the like POV of being like Silent Hill game, I don't know how jazzed it gives me that like Silent Hill feeling outside of being like, I don't know. I mean, it looks like the game itself looks cool. You know what I mean? But I feel like I would like some more information to be like, okay, this is why it makes sense that it has that moniker on it. Even if it is not set in the US, it's not set in, you know, like I would be curious as to being like, what makes this a Silent Hill game? You know what I mean? So I don't feel like the trailer really had any hints like that, and that is maybe okay. You know, they might not want to give that sort of thing away yet, so my opinion right now is ... But yes, Deadly Premonition, Fatal Frame. Yes, thank you for watching it with me. I feel like I am very much I don't want to be like I'm that kind of fan, but I am a little bit that kind of fan because I'm the same thing. That's right, it's box time. Because I'm the same way when it comes to like BioShock, where I feel like basically like every year, I mean, I guess we're not doing E3s anymore, but like every year that there's like the game announcements, people are always like, oh my god, there's gonna be a BioShock announcement, blah blah blah, and I'm kind of like, okay. You know, like when that happens, I will be slightly more interested, but I'm not like holding my breath for it. And I know that they actually did announce one like last year, year before, and again, I'm kind of like, okay, we'll see. And also me sort of being, I know this isn't how games work. I know this isn't how like series works, but I'm like, I feel like you tied up the story, you know? There's not really, you don't have to go back and undo that now. But I am just curmudgeonly in that way. So again, I would like to be pleasantly surprised if and when the new BioShock game comes out. But I'm also just kind of like, I have already done this with like the Zelda series where I kind of like hit a point that I was like, well, you know, they're taking the games a different direction and it's not really a direction that I jive with, and sucks for me, but other people seem to enjoy it, so, you know, that is good for them. Also, hello, Mr. Sinks. Alex, my go-to game to revisit. I feel like my answer is kind of cheating, because when you say that, also, I'm gonna sneeze 1 second. Goodness, excuse me. Because when I think of like games that I've played from like start to finish, there's not a ton that I would say that I've played like multiple times. But when I think of games like that have a bit more like open-ended kind of story / endings, which would be kind of like, you know, Stardew Valley or Power Wash Simulator. Although Power Wash Simulator does have a story and an ending, so I just have DLC I haven't finished. I like things that are procedural. I find that fun. Otherwise, I like things that are like more like story. Yeah, I've paid for a couple. They do. There's actually quite on this Switch because that's where I was playing it because I wanted a handheld version, and it's okay. It's probably better on computer, but I like to play things not on my computer. There was like there's a lot of like IP ones. Like I haven't paid for like there's a SpongeBob one. There's like a Back to the Future one. There was a Final Fantasy VII one that I think came included with something, so I didn't pay for it, but I had it. There was like a Tomb Raider one that also came with something, so I didn't pay for it. I paid for an Alice in Wonderland one that I actually haven't picked up yet because I kind of might have played it too much. But yes. Dusko. Yeah, no. Because I'm trying to think if I've played. I feel like I just played BioShock on different consoles depending on which game I was playing, but I don't know that I haven't like fully replayed it, I don't think. Also have a good nap, Nico. I'm gonna probably go till like 9. But yeah, if we don't see you tonight, have a good weekend, and hopefully see you on Monday. But no pressure if you don't feel like it. Enjoy your nap. But yes, I was musing slightly earlier in stream of just being like, if I can stream to Twitch from PlayStation 4, that's what I have. I'm pretty sure I have all the BioShock games on there, and I kind of have been thinking that it would be fun to like redo them. It could be one of those things where I'm like, it's been long enough that I can be like, oh yeah, so nostalgic, and like kind of like a fresh view on it. Or it'll be that thing where you're like, I vaguely remember what everything is, but not enough to be helpful. And I thought that Big Smith would find it amusing watching me go through and probably do a wrench run through. So I feel like I got pretty far in this. I feel like I just left kind of like the handout. I like how everyone is like, you'll find it stressful. I'll use the atoms too. I'm trying to think if there's any parts in it because like I guess depending on what would be use a gun, shoot a dude. No. Why would I do that if I could just hit them with a wrench? It's so much more personal. And also, I don't have to aim as much. What if they can dodge a wrench? Then second wrench attack. They'll never see it coming. Alright, I did know that reference. I'm sorry, I didn't sorry. No, I feel silly, I did get it. I was just really focused on talking about BioShock. Okay, so... Alright, where's my little... I think, is she like... I know I made the emoticon, that doesn't mean I can see it. It's so tiny. So one of the fun things I left for myself was that this arm was a little weird because right now it's like that is exactly what the arm is like, Big Smith. I agree. I know, I'm sorry. You're like, would one extra joint make you like a praying mantis, or do you need more than that? I think they just have one extra joint. Oh yeah, also, Bedlam, I don't know if you're still here. I didn't mean to shut you down in your movie question earlier, because I actually did have an answer. I just was trying to not get too distracted from the task that I was currently doing. Okay, Alex. I assume you mean for bed. Yeah, sounds good. Both of y'all take it easy. Go put him down. I'm feeling a little better, but fingers crossed that I'll be back to just normal levels of being gross on the next stream. Yeah, thank you. Everyone's just like, you sound goddamn disgusting, you sicko. It's only Big Smith. Only here. Only now. Forget regrets. First curse is on the house. Oh my gosh. I was very delayed, but yes, I was. I think, in theory, I was attempting to sing Rent. Actual quality / accuracy may vary. It's good. It's great. We're good. We're great. I feel like I have mostly meme level knowledge of Hello Core, of Rent. I have watched it before, obviously, but not in a long time. Oh my gosh, excuse me. How is it going, Corey? I almost didn't recognize you without it being testicles. Monster forward. I assume you mean the energy drink? Which one? You shall now be judged by the court. Not for judgment. Yes, for judgment. The white one. I feel like that is the one that Justice drinks. But I am not very well versed in such things. The white one is the best one. Does it not have only a monster? Is its flavor just the white one? Oh my god, it's Joker. Hey dude, how's it going? You don't like that sounds like quite a build-up for a Cammy letdown, so I am sorry that is your experience. But now you know. It sounds very healthy for you. That is a feeling I can appreciate. I am feeling better than I was. I'm still a little gross. Sorry, I just making some gross sounds. It's all good. Your fridge smells of cardot. What does that mean? We watched the Silent Hill F trailer a bit earlier on stream, and I think suffice to say I felt whelmed by it. I choose to withhold a strong opinion until I see more things about it. Yeah. I'm mostly on the mend, I think. I'm just gross. So, you know, it's nice. But yeah, no. As I said, my takeaway was mostly that I was like, we will see what else happens with this Silent Hill, because I am intrigued, but also like not really sure what makes it a Silent Hill game. Above like just being its own thing, I guess. So I am curious to see how / if they will answer that. Yes, also we are drawing a little bit more of the Professor Pig drawing earlier because I just wanted something for a warm-up. I did not get a lot farther, but face noises, I'm sorry. Did a little bit more. Sleeves, how do you work? I'm just annoyed that past Jen was able to do this other sleeve with the double layer thingy, seemingly with less trouble than I'm currently having. for. Much to consider. Of course they did. Thank you for that fun prehistoric penal trivia. Penis? I mean, it's not on the ban list. Yet. I said thank you. Oh my god. I can't believe it. That's right. I have them blocked. Gross. Am I struggling to draw this arm? Yeah. Am I sorry? Also, yeah. Soon. This will be the perfect arm. Does it have to do with that? I don't like that sleeve. That looks bad. That is annoying. Yep. Yes. Well, this is one bit of trivia you'll have to keep to yourself on this stream, at least. Are you here to begin with, Big Smith? Bye, Penal. They just can't. They can't give him up. Everything that I know about duck phalluses has been strongly against my My will. Ooh, excuse me. They sure do. That's just science. I just learned so many fun animal penor facts. Excuse me. Is it like in a museum somewhere that one could choose to forge a pilgrimage to go see it? Pickled in a jar. That's the best way to preserve one's disembodied dead phallus. Throw the sleeve out the window. Just launch it into the sun. Someday I will be good at drawing. Today is not that day. I didn't say that, Fyra. I was figuring I might go till like 9, since I started a bit later. But we will see. I've admittedly been redrawing this sleeve and growing increasingly frustrated, so yeah, it might not do till 9, but also I could switch gears and do something else, but this is like the last thing I need to do in this line art, and then I can like block in the flats. So of course it is fucking thwarting me. Corey's brain grows large and squishy with all these phallic effects. And they say that the youth aren't interested in educating themselves. Did you learn new things? Every day. Oh, not today. I don't think. I learned that I was bored being sick. Nah, sadly, we're past that peak. Our brains have begun to deteriorate and atrophy. My brain is already as big and squishy and smooth as it possibly can be. I didn't know that crocodiles were in a constant state of erection, so there you go. Huge if true. Allegedly only 4 inches. Wonderful. Are they going to also be penis-related facts? Don't get me wrong, I enjoy animal facts, but if I could have them be not genital related, sometimes that could be interesting. I learned. I told you. Oh. Maybe. Do you have a dinosaur class, or was it something that you just looked up because you have an inquiring mind? Miss Goosey. This is true. Sorry, I'm just at that point of coughing where you're like, I've already coughed like this many times, I can't keep coughing. I feel like I did know that as well, which is why you can kind of tell if like a listing for a crocheted item is probably a scam, depending on like if it's, because there's certain things you can and can't do with crocheting, so I did kind of know that. I can't crochet or knit though, so disgusting. Long sleeves are stupid. What was friend doing a snore? Excuse me. Good for Mexico. I agree. I should go grab a lozenge. Give me 1 moment. somewhat less gross, hopefully. However, you do have to listen to Lozenge ASMR again. Puppy girl, what's that face? You're so good. You're such a good girl. Yeah. Fern's just sitting in her bed like looking like a precious angel. Yeah. Are you a precious angel? Yeah. You're the most precious angel. Dog. Yeah. Puppy girl. Hey Chris, how's it going? Sorry, I just shoved a cough drop in my face, so. You're so cute. And paid. Whole-la-dee-da. Look at you having an income. No, I'm okay. Yeah. I'm okay. I would say I'm better than I was the other day. Still not 100%. Hello, puppy. Come here. You're so cute. Can I pick you up? Can I pick you up, little baby? Yo, look at that tail. Oh, look at that tail. Oh. You and your donut. Are you and your donut? Do you want to come up? Yeah, Miss Frida. Puppy princess. Okay. Yeah, I've been down with the proverbial sickness this week. Ooh, ah. Puppy. Yeah. Yeah, she's a very unchihuahua-y chihuahua. You're so cute. Is yours a nice one or a wild and crazy guy one? Yeah, you coming aboard? Okay. Yeah, that sounds pretty on brand for a Chihuahua. What's her name? We'll see. That's funny. This is Fern. She's kind of star of the stream. Her and my cat Rosie. I have more cats than that, but Rosie is... Oh, he's okay. But yeah, no. My name's Fern. Yeah, Fern alert. Sweetie baby Bunky Boop. The puppy princess. Subatomic puppy. Biblically accurate baby. She's a good girl. She's a good girl. Today she got a bath, so yeah. She's like, yeah, I'm gonna bath. Don't want to talk about it. Yeah. Although I realized it was perhaps a somewhat fruitless thing to do, considering that it is very muddy out right now. Yeah, very muddy. Your paws got dirty. Yesterday she went elbows deep into a mud puddle, so yeah, that was a bit of a surprise, huh? Yeah. Yeah. You a good girl? Oh, hi. What's up, Piggy? What's up, Piggy? Do you need ear scratches? Yeah. Hey, puppy girl. Little puppy baby. No. And also because she is doing a Piggy. Yeah. Good Piggy. That's my Piggy. You're so fucking cute. Also, what is your funny story? Tell us. Don't know you have hyped it up by saying in all caps. Yes, Fern is her name. Yeah. She's like, I had a hard day. Mommy gave me a bath and also trimmed my furry pantalones, which I did not want her to do. Oh, you tired puppy. You tired little baby. Okay. Tell him if we ever had to do a tap out ceremony for him. Military ceremony. Do you finish basic training? You have to stand at attention, not move or react until your friends. You and your parents just leave and drive home. you feel very nicky with your pantalones trimmed. Yeah, I had to do that. Ew. Parts. You might need somebody to lift you up for that. But how lovely. Nothing quite like sibling love for each other. Oh my goodness, excuse me. Disgusting. Friend, you're so shy. You would jump fart. Your farts are hard to just blow you up into the air. Yeah. Can you believe that? Friend's like, disgusting. I'll have you know that Fern doesn't think farting is funny. I'm sure your brother would greatly appreciate all the thought that you're putting into this. I would say I don't know how sound the science is in that, but for the sake of your poor brother, yes, that sounds like a good idea. You'd have to test farting in a jar. Your lab sounds like it would be a dangerous place to be for a while. And the fart gun, of course. And so the idea of fermenting, I mean, the science of fermenting anything is already kind of gross, but not inherently a bad thing, obviously. But the idea of fermenting like air, or like a vapor, a gas, is quite gross. I feel like that's a very appropriate answer for your username, Chris. Beans. The musical fruit, etc. Sorry, just a fucking beans emoji. Well, I'll have you know, never in my whole life have I ever farted, so I can't help you with this. My gastro processes just connect to the void. The void must go somewhere. The void does not exist in physical parameters that we understand in our universe or our scale. It's the fart realm. It's the poo realm from fucking Harry Potter. Jesus Christ. Hey, hey, hey. Oh no, it's okay. Not just living off of it, thriving off of it. All the questions that you never knew you had about the Wizarding World and Pooh. Yes, I would perhaps just advise not trying to take your 200 psi fermented fart gun on any large-scale public transport. Oh my god. I feel like especially right now. It's like I know that like everything is like really strict right now, but what's the protocol? Well, generally, because you can't take like aerosol things on a plane, or like liquids or gels past a certain quantity. So, yes. Ay. You can if it's checked. I don't know enough about flying on a plane to disagree with that, but that sounds like that feels not correct, but perhaps. I thought that it was like just like for all of well, because like generally you can't take like foreign like foods and stuff like that. Your brother does not know what this what an attempt is being made to protect him here. Okay, but if it is something fermented like that, you know of. Yeah. What you think about the signs for that? Huh? It's air. Is it? Hey, Wells. You picked a great time to pop in. And now you leave. Thank you. Also, Godspeed. Well, I don't know if you know this, but every fart has a little bit of fecal matter in it. So. Corey always brings out the gross sibling energy in me. Not to say I don't have some of it ambiently, but like to the next degree. Oh, man. She's just sitting. Pretty girl. Oh, so sleepy. Oh, so sleepy. Oh. Yeah, you're a good girl. You're so a good girl. Fern, do you fart? Fern does not fart. Fern is actually a very unfarty dog, so I am grateful for that. Do you want to ferment a fart? Well, now it sounds like you're starting like a pyramid scheme. And then you tell two friends, and you tell two friends, and they ferment a fart, and they ferment two farts. Step right up to ferment a fart. God damn. Ay. Corey's gonna be like, no, this was my idea. Okay. I assume you mean Fern. Fern is 2.5. Does it say for what purpose, Corey? Trying to ferment air. I assume not specifically flatulence air. Just because fermentation is a very healthy, like, process. Like our bodies really thrive with like fermented like foods and stuff. So oh my god, it's good for your gut bacteria. It is actually like a thing that is shown to have a lot of health benefits and like quality of life things just ambiently. So like people who eat a lot of like pickled or like kimchi based stuff, blah 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 blah. If anyone could ferment a fart, I bet it would be you, Corey. It is true. I feel like a lot of Western stuff, specifically like leaning white people Western cooking, does not really. I also enjoy a pickle. It kind of makes me want a pickle. I have a big jar. I have a big Costco-sized thing of pickles in my fridge, but I feel like that might not be helpful for sore throat. And this is how Corey got into biochemistry. Considering that fermentation generally has to do with bacterial decomposition of matter, chances are pretty good that at some point in the process it will be smellier. God help your poor brother. You have such an inquiring mind. It don't. Oh, big stretch. What is the big stretch? I'm sure so fucking good. I know, baby. I know. I mean, from a chemistry point of view, these are interesting questions. Knowing that you basically intend to use it to make a chemical weapon for illegal reasons. This is all this is all very non-serious. It's the practical application of certain chemistry questions that are that get a little concerning. Sorry. Why one part? Alright, because in a gaseous sense, how do you just delineate between them as opposed to once you fermented one fart, the universe is like, that's it. That's all you get. What if you did it really fast? Or what if you had a way of, like, one-way pressurizing it so that you would not lose the present contents of said fart vessel to lock in whatever the opposite of freshness is. Don't think you're so special. Everyone has an internal fermentation system. Sorry. Yeah, I'm working on a commission that's like a well, hopefully obvious that it's Star Wars. I realize perhaps it might not be. Of father and toddler age son as a master and a Padawan. And I spent way too long on that sleeve, and I am frustrated by it because I still am not like totally happy with it, but this is like reading the log of a scientist in a fallout bunker. To be fair, when do children not think about farting? Is perhaps a better question. I'm in awe of you. I stand by my and you have a very big, squishy brain. I will say that. Full of very interesting thought processes. Fuck off. I mean, that certainly has been a thing historically, but hit him with the gas. Like the fart gas. I think that the fart jar should be a tool for the people, not for the oppressors. No gas for the fascists. We'll workshop that. Yeah. I think the important thing is that you are being curious and wanting to figure out answers to procedural questions. The fart fermentation will destroy society as we know it. I think I might call it there because I need to make dinner and stuff still, but yes. Whew. Thank you for hanging out and listening. These are many things to ponder, Corey. But let us say good night. I probably, whether I want to or not, will continue to be haunted by these musings. Oh, little baby. Say goodnight to the puppy princess. Puppy princess. She's like, I'm eepy, mommy. I'm so eepy. Oh, sweetie baby. There you go. There you go. Baby. Hey, Miss Friend. Should we maybe make some soup and grilled cheese? Would you maybe like a bit of some grilled cheese? Yeah, that might be something you'd like to share with me. Fred does like a bit of grilled cheese. She stole half of my grilled cheese sandwich a few times ago. She committed grilled cheese larceny. And it made a mess on the couch. Which was just really insult to injury. But yes. Let's say goodnight. Thank you for hanging out. Hopefully y'all have a good weekend. And I'll see you on Monday if I see you on Monday. Hopefully I am more or less back up to normal levels of, oh my god, of disgusting by then. So, yes. Alright. Here comes the skeletons. Goodbye.